Hi, I've got a bit of a different video for you today. You may or may not be able to tell just yet, but I've had a very busy week upgrading my study/studio. Studio? Anyway, I thought you guys might like a look behind the lens at what I've been up to in the spirit of giving you the best content possible. Hi, I'm James and I've been building out my smart home for years, with products from just about every manufacturer out there, figuring out what works and what doesn't. And there's no two ways about it. It is tiny in this little room of our little Welsh house. And as I received more and more cool new things, it became unmanageable. I could barely move in here, and it was affecting my ability to create quality content. Some of you even pointed this out in a recent video, citing that you didn't like the effect on the video. This effect was actually because I had a really janky camera setup, which I didn't realise was moving slightly, and when I did post-stabilisation, that was the resulting effect. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Plus another cool thing arriving soon. I knew I couldn't add another thing in here without sorting my space out first. So with that comment ringing in my brain trying to get to sleep one night, I came up with an idea to maximise my space in here and started working on it the next day. I stripped down the room as much as possible and started building my own bench. Now this is where I make it absolutely clear that I am not a skilled woodworker. I'm not even really a good DIYer overall. What was the old phrase they used to use on Top Gear? Ambitious but rubbish is how I describe myself. But I'll make it work well enough for me, and that's what counts. So here I've assembled a frame and finished it in the room so that I can contort the frame to fit as snug as possible and mark where I'm going to secure it. Now I've got to go around getting all the fixings in securely, which was a nightmare because I'd contorted the frame to make it level, so I had to exactly replicate that in order to get it lined up. But as I said, I made it work in the end. Now at this point I went and had a Chinese and forgot to set up the camera for the finishing work. So let's skip to the good part. This is my new bench. And here's the fun part. I kept my old standing desk and cut it out from the top so that I can still rise it up out of the bench if I need, and even lower it beyond slightly so I can still access the now secret drawer. I'm also going to put some addressable LEDs around the desk, and I will of course use one of our WLED controllers to control them, which have some updates coming soon, so make sure you're subscribed for those videos. And I think I might even put a magnetic contact sensor underneath, wired into the Shelly DC i4 that I already have in here, so that when the desk rises, it turns them on automatically, so they're not on all the time and they're not visible. I also got a UVZ camera adapter for my monitor arms, so that I can attach my camera to them more securely, and move it where I need to frame my shots properly. This layout also makes much better use of this space over to my right. And you might be wondering, what for? Well, today, this cool new thing arrived. Yes, I reserved a space over here for my new Bambu Labs A1 printer. I just want to take a quick second here to say that this video is not sponsored by them at all. I bought this with my own money. And I've been wanting to get into 3D printing for a while now, because I've seen so many great use cases for it in the smart home space. And crucially, I wanted to start supplying our WLED controllers with a case, which I can now by printing them on this, or at least doing the prototyping. I've even automated it already with a combination of an energy monitoring smart plug and the Bambu Labs HACS integration, which I wasn't sure was going to work still, but is actually great and exposes loads of information and controls. So now, after finishing a print for example, not only do I get the notification from the Bambu app to let me know that it's completed, but I also get one a while after from Home Assistant to let me know that it's been completely powered off. It also turns on this fan that I recently made smart with the Sonoff Basic Gen 5, check out that video up here somewhere, which helps cool down the print to make it easier to remove from the bed. You may have also noticed behind me that I've upgraded my background lighting using some 3D printed corner lamps and one of our new updated WLED controllers. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see a video on how I've done those. I cannot wait to get started with it and show you guys some of the cool new things that I create with it, and who knows, maybe even sell a few accessories too. Let me know if there's anything that you would be interested in seeing printed or automated down in the comments, or if you're excited to get our controllers with cases in the near future. For now, I'm going to carry on putting the final touches on my study and get back to recording even better content for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching this, and remember, home is where the smart is.